Hello, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, if you're returning viewer, I'm glad to have you back, and welcome to another episode of Fallout 4, and welcome to part 2 of the Human Error. In the last episode, we came to a town named Covenant. It looked very suspicious in the sense of, well, it's one of the best looking towns in the Commonwealth. It has a weather wall around it, has a lot of defenses. All of the houses are nice and clean. It has front yards. It just looks really out of place. We talked to a man named Honest Dan, and he's talking to us, and he says, "Do you know anything about a missing caravan?" And we said, "No, we don't." And he wanted our help, so we were looking around town. Unfortunately, for some reason, the game decided to lock all the doors, with the exception of the one house that we're allowed to sleep in with master locks. I looked into that, and apparently it's a bug. So that's not really supposed to happen, especially when we're told, oh, go to the general store. If you need to go to the doctors, go to the doctors. And all these doors are all locked with master locks. But apparently that's a bug, and that's not supposed to happen. I did get lucky, and I was able to get access to the mayor's office. Ooh, sorry about that. I was able to get access to the mayor's office, and we used Jacob's password that we found in the bunkhouse. Got in there. We found out something called the compound, and that's what we're going to find out in this episode. We're going to find out where the compound is, what the compound's all about, and we're going to see if we can help Honest Dan find the Mr. Stockton's daughter. And so let's find out what's going on with this mystery. So grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and let's get into this. Okay. So let's tell Honest Dan what we found here.
Place.
Hey, Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
Survivors at the compound.
They took the survivors to a compound.
Then we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Okay. So let's get the heck out of here. Oh.
Hey, a stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around. Not very neighborly of you, if you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
Speak plainly. Covenant involved with Stockton. Played dumb. Rash decision. No rash decisions?
What rash decisions are you talking about?
Maybe your next destination doesn't appreciate trespassers.
Speak plainly.
Just come out and say what you mean.
Maybe you heard a rumor about Stockton's caravan in a certain compound? So, hypothetically, let's say there's something to that. We wouldn't do anything unless we had good reasons. The best. Tell you what, you just stop this investigation, and I'll give you a gift. 100 caps. And then you'd be welcome back here as our friend anytime.
Or we could take the caps and we can go to the compound anyway.
Give me the caps and I'll drop the whole thing.
Well, I was hoping for a fight, but I wouldn't mind walking away with the caps instead.
Here you go. Come back anytime.
All right, let's go. Who are you?
We don't tolerate violence or vulgarity. Steer clear of those, and we'll get along just fine.
Okay, so let's go. Ooh, do I have enough right away to get across?
Maybe it'd be better if we moved out of the way.
Yeah, I know it would be a lot smarter, but I don't want to go all the way around.
hate this place.
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Nice. Alright, let's go. Okay, so let's put, well, I need to do some right-away, that's for sure. Okay. I thought you said I'm taking the lead. Get out of my way. God damn it, Dan. I'm gonna shoot you. I swear to God, get out of my way. Okay, I'm just gonna quick save here because I wonder if I can talk to them.
Outsiders aren't allowed. Why are you here?
I see here. Who are you? Lie. Rescue. Stockton. What's Lie?
I just came from Covenant. They said I should come here.
If Jacob gave anyone permission, I would know about it. This ain't personal. You shouldn't have.
Okay, fine. Oh. Whoa. What does he have? Oh, laser rifle. Wow, that terminal's not hostile. That's interesting, actually.
The doctor at all costs.
Protect the doctor.
Over there, get him!
Well, so much for the doctor. Oh, and I got a Vault Tech lab suit. That'll be awesome for when we get a doctor in our settlement. We can give him the doctor's lab coat. So I gotta remember not to sell that.
Promising.
Okay, so what do we have here?
Unless you're suddenly into collecting junk.
Subject 12 baseline. Okay, let's play this.
Where am I?
No. How are the subject's vitals?
It's a little unsteady, but within. Who are you? What's... Ah! Son of a bitch! Do that... Ah!
I will only say this once. Speak only when spoken to. Please continue.
Why are the turrets going off?
The subject is ready for baseline testing.
Subject, answer the question
Shut-
quickly and with what first comes to mind. You're approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Justify all this
Is
protection.
that safe test? Ah!
Answer the question.
I don't know. I don't know science stuff. Ignore him.
Ignore him, you say. Fascinating.
So it seems like they're using the safe test for some sort of experiment.
I don't like the sightlines here. Plenty of opportunities for an ambush.
Kind of interesting that they were using the safe test for some sort of experiment or something.
Protected. Must be protected. The mission's...
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
Oh, I got lucky. I didn't think I was going to get him in that shot. So I wonder if we can find any more, what do you call it? Any more holotapes.
The intruder must be eliminated.
Damn it!
So is there any more this way? What do we got in here? Coffee pot. Oh, we got another. Is that another one? Subject 12 debrief. Okay. So I'm going to take these guys out first.
Pick the wrong day to piss me off.
Oh man, McCrady's not happy.
Oh, God. Protect the doctor at all costs. That's how we do things around here.
Okay. With the guards taken down, we can now, I can now play the tape. Okay, let's see here. Subject 12, debrief. Okay, let's see what happened here.
Confidence on subject 12 is high. We'll know for certain post-mortem. And any progress on question 3? None. The EKG shows nothing unexpected. The answers are too damn predictable. You've made your opinions quite clear on the value of question 3. Removing it could invalidate all the data we've accumulated to date. Moving on. Question 4.
What's the point of picking up that
The data
junk?
on this is fascinating. Why does baseball have the highest degree of correlation? Even more than question 8. Our methodology was exhaustive. Subject 12's answers in regards to baseball in his childhood were particularly fascinating. See here and here. I wonder, do they play baseball in the Institute? Or is there some sort of defect in their program? We need another failure to explore this further. We can do nothing more with Subject 12 except final processing. I'll let the reclamation team know.
Are they using the GOAT test or this? Well, they call it the SAFE test in Fallout 4 here. Are they using the SAFE test to determine if someone's a synth or not? Let's sit on this chair here and let's read these notes here. The last question from Tak Bleth, I don't even know, to research team all. I know this sounds insane, but do we need to ask the last question? Without the limiter or multiple choice, the answers will admittedly be more varied, and so a psychological reaction will be different. But maybe if it's a core part of the experience, we're seeing marginal improvement of the test's accuracy. To be candid, the improvement is within the margin of error. Perhaps we should consider something drastic. Red herring. For what it's worth, I agree with you. Question 4 was always Montgomery's baby. I think question 4 is red herring. We do not have a monopoly on detecting synths. In the Commonwealth, people trip up infiltrators all the time based off their imperfect behavior and memory. It is indisputable that the baseball question produces abnormal results. But I think at its heart, this is not a psychological trigger. Instead, it is a defect in memory. So if we pin all of our hopes on number 4, then it's just one wetware update. Later, then we're back to square one. I don't know what wetware means. I'm not sure, but I know you dismiss my insistence that number 3 is the key, but if we have more sophisticated monitoring of test subjects, EKG, pupil dilation, response time, then the subliminal data would speak volumes, since are incapable of true feeling. So again, question 3. Montgomery. Chambers surely has... Oh my god, I can't even read today. Let's see. Chambers surely has to see losing Montgomery is a mistake. I don't care if Covenant is lacking medical assistance. Our limiting factor isn't the stream of test subjects going through Covenant. It's our acquisition rate of the test negatives and our research bandwidth. Montgomery is far more important here than giving scavengers checkups. Can you please talk to Chambers about this? Oh, right. Montgomery's that doctor that they sent. Okay. Let's go. So yeah, pretty much, I guess they're basically trying to do tests to try and figure out how to find out if someone is a synth or not. Okay, where is... There's McCready.
Hey.
What's up?
I wonder if... Will he wear the armor? Oh, I see. It's different armor. Okay. Can you wear road leather? Oh, you can. At least he has some sort of armor. Actually, nah. We'll put him back in his
Hey.
outfit.
Well,
But we are going to give him some weapons and stuff, though, because I'm running out of space. Okay, let's go. Do we want to go down or up? What's down? Oh, shit. Apparently, wait, can we get back up? Nope, we fell down. Ugh. Okay, so we got to go all the way back up. Well, that sucks. All right, let's go. Can I jump across? Holy crap, I actually made it. Honestly, that actually surprises me because... Wait, what the hell is this? Are you serious? Wow. What the hell? I don't know why the turrets keep going off. Anyways, jumping is absolutely... What the hell? As I was saying, jumping is absolutely terrible in Bethesda games. Well, at least in their later games, like this one. Okay, where am I going? Down this way. We'll go this way.
The missions must be protected.
Oh, there's more guards here.
don't look. That's what I call a confirmed kill.
Okay, let's see here. I think I'm going the wrong way. Okay, what is this? Yep, this is the wrong way. Okay, this is pretty much going back. Oh, hey, look, who are you? Dr. Chamber. Oh, you're the one who's doing all the tests.
And here you are. My life's work on the verge of ruin, all because of your efforts to find Stockton's supposed daughter. You do know she's most likely a synth, yes? If you are more than a hired gun, perhaps we can stop this before it's too late.
Let's see here. Go on.
Go on.
What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
Well, I wouldn't torture people.
Believe me, I've been there. But I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
Well, I mean, yes, the Institute's bad, but the thing is, though, the thing that I said in the last episode about this quest making you think, you know,
Are you being silent for a reason?
I'll pause it for a second. The methods that they're doing, obviously, are not good at all. Torturing people, doing tests on them and stuff is terrible. And yes, the Institute obviously is pretty bad. They kidnapped our son. I don't think it was talked about yet, but there's a place, I can't remember, there's a whole settlement that was completely wiped out by synths and stuff. So yeah, the Institute's pretty bad, but all synths are not bad. Like, look at Nick Valentine. He's a prototype synth who, I guess, essentially was a failed experiment, essentially, and they literally just took him and they threw him away. And he's a good guy. He's a detective. He's helping people, legitimately helping people. He doesn't have an ulterior bad motive or anything. He doesn't have any secret goals or anything. He legitimately wants to help people. So I'm going to say against the synth
You
genocide.
can't seriously want to kill all the synths.
We most certainly do. But we have to find him first. A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the SAFE test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
You know what? Condemn. I think.
But your methods are barbaric. It's torture.
To improve the SAFE test, intense psychological pressure must be applied to our test subjects. It is distasteful, but necessary. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Reject the offer. Not because he's threatening us, but you know what? I don't like what they're doing here. I don't think it's right.
Sorry. That's a deal I won't accept.
You should have offered more, lady. Oh well, too late.
Then you
Also as well, we are the Silver Shroud.
will just have to kill me.
Okay. The Silver Shroud strikes again.
Well, you're not going to need that stuff anymore.
So as you can tell, MacReady doesn't like a lot of the good stuff that we're doing. He's essentially grown up to be a mercenary. So he's not a bad guy, but he's like morally like
Something worth
he's like neutral. He likes stealing, he likes doing all this stuff. But it's because of the way that he was raised. Obviously, he grew up in Little Lamplight, having to fight for survival, doing everything he could to survive, right? So that's the lifestyle that he's used to. So, let's take a look at this place, though. What's this trunk here? Oh, this is just basically that. I love how they have these trunks. They're essentially the chests, like in Elder Scrolls from completing a dungeon. That's pretty much essentially what these are. But they're disguised as just like steamer trunks and stuff. Okay, so we got a bed here. I'm going to read that terminal after. What else? What do we got here? All these stuff here. It makes me wonder if that town is going to be hostile against me. So what do we got here? These are all master locks. You'd think that I'd be able to get a key. And thus the computer unlocks them all.
Hey.
Please don't hurt me.
What happened?
What happened to you?
The men, they drag me away, always with the needles, questions, and the pain. Stupid, stupid questions over and over. I'm Amelia Stockton. I'm not a synth.
I believe you.
I just want this nightmare to end. My father, Old Man Stockton, he will reward you. Just let me out. Please.
Okay, so there is a way to actually tell if people are synths or not. From a gameplay perspective. if you kill somebody, and on their body, obviously you pick stuff up from their bodies. If there is a synth component on their body, then they are a synth. If they do not drop a synth component, they are not a synth. So let's just quick save here.
The job was to rescue her, asshole.
Again, I am going to reload this, but I just want to see if she is or not. How do I... Can I do it the old way? No. Okay. Okay, so let's reload this. Because for some reason we can't pick stuff up through the door, which is kind of weird. Maybe that's what the computer is for. Maybe we unlock the cell doors of the computer. Okay. Okay, let's go here. Okay, unlock cell 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I mean, alright, let's see. Stored messages. Retrieval team ready. From Rosalind Chambers, the doctor. Until this whole Honest Dan affair is resolved, stand down. The Stockton retrieval crew... Oh, sorry. The Stockton retrieval drew too much attention. Mr. Fitzgerald is furious. You extracted Subject 14 so close to Covenant. See, that doesn't ever happen again. From Manny to Chambers. Our team's all patched up and ready to grab some synths. Still tracking Subject Boyd. Just give us the order. Dr. Rogers rant. I do not need a degree in socioeconomics to realize Covenant's trade policies are unsustainable. As soon as we can't afford the subsidy, Mr. Fitzgerald will increase her prices to attain self-sufficiency. Commercial traffic will slow, but more than traders visit Covenant now. One of Dr. Rogers' points concerned me. Covenant has had a net operating loss since its inception. Its expenses are staggering. The fusion batteries alone are a pricey sum. The assets seized from the captured subjects in no way makes up this massive deficit. If we were a business, I'd say we're a couple of months away from bankruptcy. Grave concerns. Do you think these objections have not been raised before? But by all means, propose a viable alternative. But bear this in mind. Fact, we need a large data sample. The larger the better. Fact, the initial test is almost effective if the subjects are close to their psychological baseline. Fact, if the Institute gets a single hint of our existence, our mission will end before it has even begun. The Covenant was designed from the ground up to attract visitors, and it's working. Our data pool is increasing at an exponential rate, and the subjects take the test voluntarily and unaware. Effectively, the test is hiding in plain sight. Covenant is a mistake. I cannot dispute Dr. Ryan's case for the therapeutic value of the community, but our mission must come first. The wide variety of risk we expose ourselves is too outright foolish. My concern should not have been summarily dismissed. There must be another saner way. Okay. So, I need to unlock number 3. Okay. Let's go this way. Oh. Okay. Maybe it didn't unlock. Unlock 1. Oh, here we go.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm free. I'm never ever coming back here.
Okay, so now let's just quick save this.
Job was
rescue her, asshole.
Oh, look at that. She actually is a synth. She legitimately dropped a synth component. Let's see here. Where's... So she legitimately is a synth. But you know, it doesn't mean that she's bad though. She didn't seem like she was bad. All right.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
We make a good team.
It was good working with you.
Likewise. Glad you were on my side. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
300 caps, not bad.
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you.
Alrighty, so that was the human heir. So, I think this is going to be the end of this episode, but I do want to, before we finish the episode, I do want to go back to, what's the place called? Honestly, I don't even remember. We literally just finished the episode. Covenant. I want to go to Covenant and see if they're all hostile there. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that they... What the hell room is this? Subject 12 testing.
Please. I got a kid.
Lungs needs to find himself a new hobby.
Do you want another treatment?
No.
So, again, congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I've already told you. Catcher.
Again, which position?
Catcher, right? Be the catcher.
Why?
I don't know. They got the funny helmets. I saw a picture when I was a kid.
Do Sims even know the rules of baseball?
No, please. I'm not. Just let me. No!
Just answer the questions and only the questions. Congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Catcher.
What the hell? Okay. That's kind of weird. Can I not open this? Okay. Can I not get out of here? I'm honestly trying to remember how we even got in here in the first place. Okay, so it's telling me to go this way. I'm just going to follow the marker on the bottom and hope for the best. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Okay.
We're not going to last long in all this radiation.
Yeah, no shit. Alright, let's run. Or not run, but swim fast. Okay. ran away, and we'll drink some purified water. Alright, let's go. I'm going to assume that they're going to be hostile on me. There's no way that they're not.
You ruined everything.
Yep, I figured. Okay, well. I mean, honestly, might as well get rid of these guys.
Starting to have fun.
Oh, crap.
We've got trouble.
I mean, because realistically, if we don't stop them, all they're going to do is just get somebody else to take over the spots and more people will be tortured. This whole town is literally just a cover-up for their testing.
Oh God. Oh God.
You know, and it's up to the Silver Shroud to, you know, save everybody. And I think there's one more. Oh, it's the robot. No, it's not. Oh, it's the doctor.
That's how we do things around here.
And that is the Silver Shroud.
Another robot drink vendor?
Okay, so now, because we pretty much own this place now, I'm going to do this. Music. Terrible. I mean, not really, but... oh, what's this? Settler. Okay. So what I'm going to do, made this say stealing. It's still, that's weird, it's still on lock, or set on steel, even though we own this place. Okay, so what I'm going to do, is I'm going to clean this place up, and transfer this stuff to, Sanctuary, and, yeah, so what we'll do is, he's already got the idea. We're gonna sit down here. Sit and rest, you know, because of our Silver Shroud justice that we, you know, just delivered. Alrighty, so that was the end of the Human Error Part 2. So like I said, this quest, it does make you think a little bit, you know, because again, the Institute is not, it's not good guys. They're not good, they're pretty bad, right? I mean, they do legitimately replace people. They send out coursers if a sense escapes. I mean, remember back in Fallout 3, so you know, 10 years prior to the events of Fallout 4 right now, back at Rivet City, if you remember Harkness, the security guard, the chief of security of Rivet City, Harkness, he was a Gen 3 synth. And Dr. Zimmerman was sent all the way from the Commonwealth to DC to track him down and to bring him back. So the Institute has, you know, their hands all over it. Makes you really think, though. Yes, that quest, you know, is limited to Rivet City. Well, not really, because you have to go all over DC to different doctors and different places to discover where he's been, and it's like a wild goose chase. And we also do have someone in in Megaton from the railroad who also is basically like, thanks for helping us out kind of deal. So the Institute's grasp is actually pretty far if you really think about it. It makes you think, though. All the other settlements and people that we come across in the Capital Wasteland, like the crazy people that we see, like the Roach King. I don't think we came across him, unfortunately, in our playthrough in Fallout 3. But there's a not really random encounter because it is a location. There's a guy that you can find. He sits on a throne made of, I think it's like tires and stuff. I can't fully remember. And his name's the Roach King. And he is equipped with a minigun, and as soon as he sees you, he goes crazy and he starts shooting you. It makes you think, though, the, more crazy people in Fallout 3, makes you think if there's sense or not, But anyways, as I was saying, so our quest that we did today, the tests that they were doing on people obviously were very, very bad, jabbing them with needles, shocking them with the shock traps, asking them questions. Obviously just not good stuff at all. Because realistically, there is no way to tell the difference between a synth and a real person, and that does make the Institute pretty scary. Because at the end, you'd never know, right? Your best friend that you talk to, and they go to sleep. The next morning, the next day, they could be a synth. You'd never know. But I understand where they're coming from, where they want to do these tests and where they want to find out the difference. But again, not every synth is bad. Like the example I used earlier. Nick Valentine is a prototype synth. He lives in Diamond City, and he's very well respected in Diamond City. He has a detective agency, and he goes around and he, goes out of his way to help people, because he likes helping people. There are also synths that you can get in your settlement, just regular settlers, and you would never know. Unless that settler died, you would never know. So because I didn't agree with the methods of their testing, because torture is never good, of course, so I decided to eradicate them, and that is what the Silver Shroud would have done. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope it made you think a little bit. If you did, feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, all that fun kind of stuff. And I would love to see you guys in the next episode of Fallout 4.